Hello, this is Tina again from the Paper Tole Institute, and I wanted to talk to you about putting leaves on your tree. So the first thing you have to do is you have to look at your tree and decide what type of leaf you want to use. So for this particular tree, I chose to go with more of a look like this punch.
More oaky tree.
And so here's some pieces I actually punched out, and I'll show you how to do that. And the punch that I used was from Tim Holtz, and we can actually get these for you because I actually like the lever type, so I can punch that out. But I have a couple other ones just in case you have them at home. You can use them, or if you want them, you can buy them from us. We have this one in stock. It's a Martha Stewart. These right here are called a fawn punch. And this right here is another one, which is a little bit larger. And it's all over the page, and you just set it down and you punch, and you can pick it up and punch, and that way your punch doesn't get stuck where it can't go in the middle of a page. And then here's one from Punch Bunch that we also had that is just a little bit smaller than those. It's closer to this one in size. So these two would be almost the same. Here's just got a little bit different shape. So let me show you how you punch, color, and shape your trees. So I actually like to start with white cardstock, but you can use colored cardstock and then color over it. But I usually buy white because each print is different, and I just seem to do better with white and then coloring it. And I've actually been enjoying experimenting with color lately with different products like ink, paints, markers. So the disadvantage to coloring your print, though, you have the white edge that you have to work a little bit harder to get covered, where cardstock, you would have that cardstock color on the edge. So that is an option for you. So after you punch out a few pieces, you will decide what color that you want to color your leaves. So I'm going to set this right here and show you. I've actually have a couple colors here. And what I do is I color on wax paper, and I don't color it all over the same color. I actually just color like that, and then I take a different color and come over it. This, and then there's times I just take a third color and go over the whole thing, which blends those colors. And the thing you have to do is you have to do both sides, just in case your leaf turns up. You will have no white showing. And so the way to do this is just punch probably about a page full at a time, color them all, and then you can start to glue probably about 5 or 6 at a time. And so here is some that I've done with paint. And so you see how it's white splotches from the paint. I just go over it with a marker and just cover up some of the white. So now that you see I have my leaves colored, I'm going to show you how that you glue them and shape them. So for me, I actually like to put glue in my hand especially when the leaves are kind of delicate. So I'll show you both ways. I like to do mine like this, lay it on my palm, touch the glue, and just rub it over like that. But then, the oils from my hand, I can kind of get it off. And I can lay it here to dry. And then the other way, you can just lay it down like that, take the glue, hold your print, and do it on top of the wax paper, which is usually harder for me, but it is a way of doing it. And then you don't want to leave it in that glue. You want to pick it up and move it so it can dry. Now, the Easy Flow glue is very easy to clean up off your hand. You basically just rub your hand and it'll dry and it'll roll kind of, and it just comes right off. See that? So it's pretty easy to clean up. A lot of people, they don't like the mess, so they use paintbrushes and other ways to spread the glue. I actually don't mind gluing it because I'd much rather not tear my pieces. So I usually just glue it in my hand or use my hand so I can feel it. With brush and stuff, I can't really tell if it's getting enough glue or if it's tearing. So while these pieces dry, I will talk to you with these pieces because I have a piece here that's already dried and glued, so I can show you how to shape. So what you want to do is you want to get a shaping mat, and you want to get your shaping tool.
Any and all of those are available online if you don't have them.
And we have these available online if you don't have them, but you want something with a ball, and you just actually just slightly rub over each petal.
Do you want your coffee heated up?
Sure.
Pain in the ass to have.
And then you run down the middle with your stylus, and then you get your leaf fairly shaped. Now the next thing I like to do is I like to put glue, kind of a little puddle, because I'll have about 10 of these shaped and glued and ready. I just get me some glue, and I'll take my piece that's shaped and I'll stick it in the glue like that, and then I'll find where I actually want to place this. So here I want to put a little bit more on this side bush, so I just kind of place it in place, and when it dries it really holds real well. You can see these right here, I can pull them and they're not coming off. They're held very well with just the Easy Flow glue. And that's how you will get leaves for your tree with a paper punch. If you're using any other tools like a die cut or a Cricut or a silhouette machine, you would just pick whatever leaf you like, run it through your machine, then you would color the edges, variegate the color if it's a solid piece of cardstock, and then you would glue and shape and then put them on your picture. Enjoy making leaves and having fun creating your tree.